Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, David Benavidez has stopped Demetrius Andrade within 7 rounds. Demetrius Andrade did not come off of his stool. He wanted to go out, but the ringside physician and one of his cornermen said, no, stop the fight. This was a good fight for David Benavidez. David Benavidez, once again, like I said in the preview of this fight, he has technical flaws with his footwork. If his footwork was proper, fundamentally speaking, he could have actually ended this fight earlier with an actual knockout. But needless to say, he came out. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He was going to come out and start fast on Demetrius Andrade, which is what he did. Demetrius Andrade, he looked pretty okay, landing a few combinations, throwing them punches and bunches. And he was moving to his right, as a southpaw should, so that he can so that he can be stationary when he lands the straight left hand. But unfortunately, as fatigue set in, when you hurt, it's all about your brain going into survival mode. And he abandoned moving towards the right, and he was moving toward his left. And that's how he kept getting caught with that big right hand. And the body attack of David Benavidez proved to be very successful in this fight. I want to say this, man, and I know people are going to say, oh, come on, Manager Marty. You said it works. The snack program still works. However, Hector Garcia and now Demetrius Andrade both lost on the snack program this evening in the same night. Victor Conti was in the dressing room of Demetrius Andrade. Not sure if you all saw that in the live broadcast. But at the same time, you know, we got to look at it for what it is. I mean, this was a good fight. David Benavidez, if he fights the way he did tonight against a Canelo Alvarez, a man who's more fundamentally sound, he'll get caught with some big shots. But I think against a guy like Demetrius Andrade, he did what he was supposed to do. And I'm not criticizing David. He won this fight fair and square. I just want him to get better with his footwork, fundamentally speaking, because he could have actually ended this fight a little bit earlier. In other words, he made this fight a little bit harder than he should have. But this is boxing. I mean, he took some shots too from Andrade. But the bottom line is these guys came out. They gave the fans what we all wanted, a competitive fight. And we're going to see what's next for Demetrius Andrade. He should be able to secure that fight in May of 2024. Of course, Mexican Independence Day. Or is it Cinco de Mayo? You know, Cinco de Mayo is in May. And I think that he's definitely ready for that fight. He deserved that fight. Andrade definitely can keep his head up high, because this was only his second fight at 168 pounds. And not only was this his second fight at 168 pounds, but ever since he got down with the great Al Heyman in PBC, this was his second fight, period, under the PBC banner. And guess what? This was his first pay-per-view outing. So give Demetrius Andrade credit and the representation. You know what I mean? This was a good fight. And I have to leave y'all with this now, because you ain't going to find this or hear this nowhere else. I got to leave this with you. Terrence Crawford, he said it the best. He said there are different programs with snack. Okay, different fighters have different programs. Okay, Hector Garcia and David and Andrade, you know what I mean? They got the same program. It's very clearly evident. Okay, you've seen how they performed under the snack program tonight. But you know the other fighters, they have a different program. Bottom line is, it's all entertainment, y'all. Don't get all, come on, relax. We're just talking about boxing. Some of y'all gonna get mad in the comment section. Relax. All right? I'll see y'all Monday live and live in color.